What's up, everybody? It's YouTube Wrestling Champion World Trey Morris here. Welcome back to a vlog, but this ain't no ordinary vlog. This is NXT Takeover Toronto predictions of 2019. They are back in Toronto for SummerSlam weekend, full with all kinds of actions. Unfortunately, I will not be watching it live, as I will be with my mom, my sister, and my niece. Now that I'm living in Georgia, it's one of my only times to ever see my mom and be able to celebrate my niece's 5th birthday with her and my sister. It's going to be an amazing weekend, and then right around the time me and my mom go to sleep, that'll be the time I start watching NXT Toronto, be able to catch all the fun action. And then Sunday, I will be home watching SummerSlam live on the WWE Network. If you get it now, and if you are a new subscriber, it is free. For 1 month, you will be getting SummerSlam, and I'm pretty sure if you do, I'm pretty sure the next pay-per-view will be free as well, which I'm sure it's either going to be Clash of the Champions, Hell in a Cell, or it's going to be TLC, whichever one they're going to do. But we have a freaking amazing good card coming out this for SummerSlam. I will do that tomorrow because in SummerSlam tomorrow will be 2 days away. Takeover is 2 days away from here. So the first match we're going to talk about, so I'm going to, as soon as we get into the championship matches for the men, I will start explaining why I pick every single one, but I'm going to explain. The women's match of the night should be Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai, and I'm going for Io. Even though I know Candice is going to have a heat, that's a fire in her eyes, that is going to beat the hell out of Io Shirai. But if they're going to want this rivalry to continue, Io Shirai needs to win. Io Shirai, ever since she turned heel, has been a lot better, and she is going to rock the house with Candice LeRae for the women and NXT Takeover Toronto. The next match I want to talk about is the women's championship match. Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler. Now, this match is a flip of the coin. Either person can win, but I'm going for Mia Yim. Shayna Baszler's had that belt for a while. Like, she has not given that up, and if Mia Yim is not the champion by this Sunday, Candice LeRae or Io Shirai will be the champion. But I'm pretty sure Io Shirai might be heading to the main roster after TakeOver, so we never know. But I'm saying Candice LeRae or Mia Yim should be champion next. So the reason I'm saying this is, even Steven Larson said this. This is a gain all or lose all for the Undisputed Era. Either they're not going to win any gold, or they're going to get all the gold. Match, I want to say Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly go against the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford for the NXT Tag Team titles. I say the Undisputed Era is getting all the gold, and I'm going to explain why. If you saw, it's the Street Profits trying to show that they're going to be champions, that they're going to be good champions. But they've been on Raw for so long. Hold on, I need to sit down. Much better. Sorry you guys can't see me that good. But anyways. Screw it. I'll sit next to the light. Oh, shit. But anyways. Undisputed Era is winning that. Then we have the North American Championship match. It's a triple threat between Pete Dunne, the Velveteen Dream, and the Undisputed Era's own Roderick Strong. The only match that I see that could have a new champion, that is not going to be Roderick Strong. But I am going for Roderick Strong because of the Undisputed Era thing. It's based from what we saw between the Velveteen Pete Dunne and Roderick. Dunne's not winning it because he beat Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne's not winning because he beat Roderick Strong the other week in the main event of NXT. They're gonna have to pull Roderick Strong to look better. And if they're going to pull the North American title feud, I'd say it should be Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong. But we're going to see. Then we get to the main event. The NXT Championship match. 2 out of 3 falls. 3 stages of hell. The first fall is going to be a regular old street fight. Decided by the challenger, Johnny Gargano. The second will be a good old-fashioned wrestling match. Chosen by the Undisputed Era's own Adam Cole, baby. For the NXT Championship, and the third fall will be decided by Regal that night. But we do not know what the final fall is going to be till Saturday night. This is a really difficult decision to make. A lot of the other matches were very easy to think. It took a lot of thinking out of this one. I love Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and currently of the modern era, and one of my favorites of the current modern era. But I had to go for my other favorite, Adam Cole. Adam Cole, even though there is a rumor going around that I think is going to be true, Tommaso Ciampa will return at Toronto and will be feuding against the winner. There is nothing I'd rather see than to see Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano one-on-one again and do what they should have done at TakeOver New York that Ciampa couldn't do because he got injured and he had to do surgery. And then Cole took the belt at 25. Gargano won it at New York. It's a flip of the coin. I have to say Adam Cole. Gargano's going to win the first fall. Cole's going to win the second fall. And depending on what it is going to be, Cole's getting the third. They're going to win their own separate fights. Gargano's going to win his stipulation. Cole's going to win his stipulation. And then Regal's going to come out and say his decision of what the fall should be. And then it'll be Cole taking the victory. Undisputed, I believe Adam Cole's prophecy that the Undisputed Era will be drenched in gold. And then you know who's going to be Adam Cole's next opponent? The Blackheart, former NXT champion himself, Tommaso Ciampa. Even though Adam Cole's going to hold on to the belt, and he's going to take it over against both DIY, Adam Cole will reign victorious at TakeOver Toronto, even though I want Johnny Gargano to go. And then Tommaso Ciampa will come out, and then it'll be Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT title. And then I think Gargano will take over the main roster a little bit after Ciampa. He's going to lose to Ciampa for the number 1 contendership. And then Ciampa's going to go on to face Cole. And then Gargano's going to go on the main roster and wait for Ciampa there. But anyways, that's all I can say for now. NXT will be one for the history books. I cannot wait for NXT TakeOver Toronto, and I cannot wait for SummerSlam. I will post my SummerSlam prediction videos tomorrow. But as of now, I will see you guys later.